welcome back everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at Titan Linux. Titan Linux is a Debian-based system that has the KDE desktop and something new that I found and I wanted to take a look at it. So on the website right here it says that Titan Linux is an all-new distro built on the Debian Stable branch. It's a fully functional yet minimal KDE Plasma desktop experience, focusing on usability and performance with a wide range of hardware support out of the box. This distro is designed with the user in mind, eliminating dependency on certain meta packages, making it a more stable system overall. Titan Linux is truly a unique approach to the Debian experience. So I've already downloaded it and I've already installed it. It uses the Calamares installer and it's pretty straightforward. So I've already installed it and I got it already up in a virtual machine. So let's head over there and take a look at Titan Linux. And here we are on the desktop. And as you can see, like I said, it's the KDE Plasma desktop. And it's based on Debian. So this system has the panel on the bottom. And of course on the panel you have your normal system tray on the right hand side. And then you have your pinned applications and your menu option on the left hand side. Alright, so Alright, let's take a look at the application launcher here and take a look at the categories. So we have development, graphics, internet, multimedia, office, settings, system, Titan toolbox, and utilities. And we also have a search bar right here. So if you want to search for items, let's say Firefox, just start typing and it should get you all the info you need. All right, so let's start going through and let's check out the, let's start off with the system. I want to go into the system settings. Well, first let's go into the info center. Let's take a look at that, see if we get some info on Titan Linux. It says it's designed by Matthew Moore and Cobalt Rogue. And it has a web link right here to, I guess, go check their stuff out. But you can see right here, the version of KDE Plasma we're running is 5.20.5. And let's check out our memory. Right here it gives you a pretty detailed look at your memory, total physical memory, free memory, shared memory. So it's like a task manager. It just shows you all the different things that you got going on. Then there's also energy settings here. Looks like it doesn't show much here. Have a file indexer monitor. So if I click on it, it's going to start something. So I don't want to start something that who knows where it's going to take me. Then you can inspect your devices. You can take a look at your graphics. It's pretty cool. You got OpenGL, Wayland, and Annex server. And you can take a look at your system network settings. You even have settings here for Samba if you had that in place. And this is your info center. Now, let's get back to let's look at the settings now. Let's look at the system settings. And these are your system settings. It doesn't look typical to your KDE system settings because usually you have a bar right here on the left and it scrolls down and you have a lot of items. But right here, pretty much you could get to your appearance, your workspace, personalization, network, hardware, and system administration. You can even get a system information, which I believe we just took a look at. So in the system settings here, this is where we can change, let's say, for example, our global theme. Just double click on it. And so right now it's set up to Dragon, but let's say we want to use Breeze Dark. Just do it like that. If we want to use Breeze, we just do it like that. But I'll go back to Breeze Dark. I like the dark theme, so I'll just leave it there. And if you wanted to change the plasma style, you can do it all here. So right now it's set to Breeze Dark. So let's say if I wanted to change it to air, it'll pretty much change the panel. Back to Breeze Dark, Dragon, and Oxygen. I'll leave it on Oxygen because it's a style that I'm used to and I like. But you can also change the application style, color, fonts, icons, and cursors. All right. And then you have a button right here that says configure. Let's take a look at that. So you can icon view and sidebar view. If I change it to sidebar view, you'll get the standard layout. Yeah, see, there it goes. That's how normally it's supposed to look on here, with all your selections right here on the side. But I guess the other way, it just simplified it. All right, so let's get back into our application launcher. And let's see, under Titan Toolbox, since this is a Titan, we have a community support, utilities. Let's take a look at that. Application terminator, clear swap, hardware information, restart network service, and restart Plasma. And we also have some advanced tools. And this opens up a terminal and it's asking for a password. So I'll go ahead and give it the password. And using this, you can update grub, install latest available backported kernel, install backported kernel headers, install legacy lib app indicator, or uninstall unused kernels. So I'm just going to click out of it because I don't want to do none of that. It's just basically taking a look at the Titan Toolbox. And let me see, we got something here called App Tools. So let's take a look at App Tools, see what this does. It says repair app and DPKG, clean app cache, dump package manifest. So I guess if you were having problems with app, I know I've run across this problem a few times when I try to install something and for some reason the system shuts down. And then when you get back on and you try to install something again, you get an error on app. So this is something that you can use to like fix that. So that's pretty cool. And this is a App Tools console. All right, back to the Titan Toolbox. We have extra repositories. That's pretty self-explanatory. So I guess they have their own repositories for the Titan setup. Being that it's Debian, they got to have that to have their own custom installations and things like that. Then you got extra software, another reason for the repositories. You got your firewall settings, system updater, and the tweak tool. I've never seen the tweak tool before, so let me take a look at this. And it looks like it's a Titan tweak tool, so it's specific to the system. So you could toggle neo fetch on terminal startup, configure the aggressiveness of swap. So you have some basic settings here that you can do it with. All right, and as far as that, all these other apps, they're just your regular. So under development, you have your standard applications. Under graphics, internet, multimedia, office, settings, and then of course we saw system in this. But let's see under utilities, what do we have? Pretty standard features, calculators, text editors, archiving tools, things like that. So it's your standard setup. Let's open up the software manager and see if we can see how this works and see what we can do. Right now it's trying to update, so I'm going to try to install something and hopefully it won't update while it's trying to. So let's say I try to install LibreOffice. Hopefully it won't update, but we'll see. Office has a few options when you're on Linux. You got OpenOffice, LibreOffice. There's a few more, but LibreOffice is the one that most distros come with installed. All right, looks like that's done. Let's get back over here, go to Office, and there it is. So the installer worked flawlessly, and as you can see, we've got LibreOffice here, and we can check out the version on it. and it's 7.0.4.2. All right, that worked pretty good out the box. So no worries here. Let's take a look at console. And when you open up console, it automatically opens up NeoFetch. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. Get some basic info right here. Titan Linux 1.2, kernel 5.10, and the desktop environment Plasma. All right, now let's do a simple HTOP and see if we can get some resources, system info. And we can. Let me go ahead and zoom on it some more. And everything's running great. 847 megabytes of RAM, not bad at all. And the load averages look great also. So good system. Good system. It's Debian based, so really there's nothing to complain about. Everything that's Debian based pretty much comes out looking good. And being that Debian is the most stable system around as far as the Debian is concerned, you know, like Ubuntu and all that, yeah, you can't go wrong with Debian. It's pretty much, if you install Debian, it's pretty much everything that you install is going to work. Unless you go out of your way and install something that it's not recommended, then you're basically asking for it at that point. But anything on their repositories, any software they use is pretty much going to work out the box. It may not be the latest version, but it will work. And you can count on it. All right. So that's going to do it for this video. Like I said, this is going to be the new video for New Year's. So you'll see this probably in the 3rd or 4th. And this will be the way I'll be looking at some distros from now on. Just looking at things that we don't usually look at. You know what I mean? Just trying to change it up, make it look different. All right. All right, then, you guys. If you haven't, please hit that like button. If you feel this deserves a thumbs down, then by all means, give it a thumbs down. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And let's make it happen. All right, guys. And I'm out.